Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor. I try to give you a report about what's going on with Internal Revenue Service, maybe every couple of days when major things happen. So this is I'm I just on News Nation got about 10 days ago, and here's really what's going on: the firing of the IT people. That's really not surprising that happened. I think most of you do not know this. The IRS computer system is absolutely archaic. You wouldn't believe how archaic it is. One of the reports that came out, I've read so much on this, don't know. I think I read it about 6 months ago. There are 60 COBOL computer systems. 60. COBOL was written, I want you to think about when these programs were written for IRS. They were written probably maybe 80 years ago. 80 years ago, these are the systems. I'm sorry, yeah, 60 years ago. My bad. 60 years ago, these are the systems IRS uses. And the COBOL systems cannot talk to the new systems. There's an integration problem. So IRS has been sitting on these systems for years and years and years and years. You think, let's just say in the 1990s, there was this explosion that took place of information, things that you could switch. IRS just sat on it. Now, what IRS is going to tell you is they didn't have the money to go ahead and fund the new integration. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. I don't want to blame IRS for it. It's possible the money wasn't there. All we know is that Doge went ahead and took care of the people running their IRS systems, which means, no question, that Musk is going to come in, completely modernize this, and I think that they're going to use more business savvy stuff that corporations use to run their businesses, and that's necessary. There is going to be a birth pang that's going to happen. It's going to last for a period of time. IRS is getting rid of these people. The new people, whoever they are, going to have to come in, figure out what's going on, still serve the American public. I think IRS is going to be a world of hurt for the next couple years. I think enforcement will be the same. Who knows? I've heard that IRS is dropping a lot of their audits right now. A lot of the people are just knowing they're going to leave and retire. They're closing their audits with no changes. They really aren't wanting to work the cases right now. IRS is probably in more turmoil right now than they've ever been in. Is it warranted? Well, you can't really say. Here's the reason you can't say. IRS has a large budget, but you don't know how much is budgeted for this and that. Look, at the end of the day, IRS has needed this overhaul. I think it's going to be extremely painful, very painful for the American public for at least 2, 3, 4 years. I'm going to guarantee that. Anyway, I'll keep you up with the latest what I get, but just know the firing of these IT people at the top of the chain, it's necessary. My guess it's going to have to trickle down because there's going to be new systems put in, and my guess is Musk is going to want to bring in people from the business world to go ahead and manage and get this information out. That's the latest with IRS. Thank you.